Called gypsies under the mistaken belief that they originated in Egypt, the Roma, as the gypsies call themselves, have spread throughout the world since leaving India 1,000 years ago. The Roma as an ethnic group cannot be considered Indian. Their identity was formed in the early years of the diaspora, in their first Middle East settlements. It was then that the various tribes that had left the subcontinent began to mix and form the Roma culture. Thus, the tribes that have remained in India are not themselves Roma. In those tribes from which they originated, you can still see many aspects of the Romani culture. In the way they organize, the divisions between clans, the marriage rituals, and professions. One of these ancient tribes is the Bhat. For centuries, they've been known as storytellers and puppeteers.
Good morning. I'm Jagdish Bhatt. From the Bhatt family, we are a puppeteer, and we are doing puppets from generation to generation, long time ago. Before we was moving from village to village for our living, now we are settled down in Delhi. Bhat people are come from Rajasthan is a long time ago. Even I don't know myself. I know from my parents, my grandparents, and their parents, or their parents. But where they really start from, I know that I'm sure that they are start from Rajasthan, from villages, the Bhat caste. I see this Khana Vidosh people, like Banjara people, and I talk to them, and I find out that they don't know also what was a long time ago, where they really come from. And Banjara, no, Banjara before that, I hear that they are grandparents doing this business like a diamond or pearls, whatever. And now they are doing something else, like they are selling salts in village.
Tribes such as the Banjara, the Lohar, who've worked in metal for centuries, the Kalbelia, snake charmers and artists. These tribes gave birth to the Roma 1,000 years ago, when some of their members set out on an exodus that would carry them to all corners of the world.
Meet my friend Teshpal. He's one of my uncle, and he's living here for a long time with the Kalbelia people, and he doing the puppet show, plus he play music, harmonium, drums, and he's singing Rajasthani songs. By singing and by dancing, the people are getting automatically enjoyed, and people get automatically stoned as like a drink because of music, singing and dancing. children because, well, actually I have daughters. First, my family, my mother, my wife, all want to have a son and son and son. So I tried and tried and tried. Was not son. Then suddenly she's understand this. So then boy comes, Radhe. Then one boy come, I said to them, please now we stop. Okay, I have 6 daughters and my wife, she wants to arrange marriage, even all together, 6 of them. She think, oh, then it's okay, we have no tension. We have no tension, maybe after that we have money or not and this and that. Also the thinking, if the girls grow up and no married, maybe they did some mistake with someone. This is also main point to having this married, you know. They married earlier, children married. That's happened since long time. I mean, before a long time ago, it was that maybe they think something else. But now we are doing this early marriage, children married, because somehow we think it's a security. Maybe today I have money, or maybe tomorrow not. So if tomorrow I have no money, how can I arrange marriage? Because we are always doing arranged marriage. So if tomorrow no money, if she's younger, my daughter are younger, I have no money, it's very bad. It's bad for my society because that everyone's start to talk. Oh, this man, what he did in his life, he could not save money for his children's married and this and that and that. So this is the reason we are doing children married. I make my puppets, I sell them myself to the Westerners, to tourist people. Somehow I can make my better living, good money, but it's not also every day, it's by season. The place where I make my living, where I make money for my family, so I can never stop to come here. This is the place for me to make my money.
Although no one knows why they began this long journey, it is thought that they comprised an army that was expelled by invading Muslims. In their flight, they crossed what is today Pakistan. The countless wars that were constantly redrawing national borders have affected the Roma ever since they left India. In Iran lives a group of gypsies whose ancestors arrived in Europe, but for reasons unknown, they later retraced their steps back to Iran. Today, they enjoy a high standard of living. Many of them live on the outskirts of Tehran, in a town that shares their family name, Zargar.
یک کارشون رومسینی اصلا کلش کلبوت مانگانه کی دا حساب نده.
We can only imagine this journey to the west, a journey that took them from ancient Persia to the Byzantine Empire or present-day Turkey. It seems likely that they split into small nomadic groups that remained marginalized from the dominant cultures around them. The language and identity that they brought with them from India was formed and transformed by centuries of outside influences. Yet the Roma always maintained a culture markedly different from their surroundings. The descendants of those who stayed in current-day Turkey number more than 2 million, but Turkish law does not recognize them as an ethnic minority.
We are dark people. Huh? They know us, we are Gipsy, from the colors. I think life is different, you know, Turkish life and Gypsy life. Big difference between each. All countries, Roman people, all the time is being less than the others.
What's so extraordinary about the Roma is that they've maintained a common identity throughout the centuries without having an official religion nor texts to keep their history alive. Nor do they have representatives that maintain relations among the various Roma branches dispersed around the world.